So in this session, we are going to discuss one application of 2D array, and that's a very simple application. So the name of the problem is largest column sum. So in this problem, what you're given is, let's say you are given a 2D array like this, 2, 3, 4, and let's say 2, 9, 6. So you have to give me what is the largest column sum possible. So this is one of the column, its sum is 1 plus 2 plus 6, 9. Its sum is 4 plus 3, 7, 7 plus 9 is 16. Its sum is 5 plus 4, 9, 9 plus 2 is 11. So answer is 16. That 16 is the maximum sum possible of any of the column here. So you just need to give the maximum sum possible of any of the column. So in this example, the answer is 16, right? So the interesting part is how we will do this. So I think the simple way can be, since we have to calculate maximum amongst few of the columns, what we can do is, we first calculate the sum of this column. Okay, up till now, 9 is maximum. This is 1 plus 2 plus 6, 9. Then we will go to the next column, 4 plus 3, 7, 7 plus 9 is 16. Okay, 16 is greater than 9. So maximum column sum up till now is 16. So up till now, maximum column sum is 16. Then you will go to the next column, 5 plus 4, 9, 9 plus 2 is 11. 11, oh, 11 is lesser than 16. So maximum up till now still remains 16. All the columns are over. That means your final value is 16. So you will keep on calculating the each column sum and compare with the largest column sum possible up till now and update it if its value is greater than that, and will ignore it if its value is lesser than or equal to that. Okay, so we want the largest column sum value. For that, this is our function for taking the input have been already done. What function we need to implement is, we need to calculate the largest column sum possible. For that, we will implement a function largest call and pass this 2D array to that. So its function aim is to calculate the largest column sum possible. So I think the return type will be an integer because it will be a summation. Largest call is the name of the function, and you are given a 2D array like this in this, right? So how we will iterating on this 2D array? I think if we are given a 2D array like this, 1, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 2, we can start from this column, right? We will first go for this column and calculate sum of each element in this column. That means we will iterate for each of the rows for this column. Then we will go to first column, we will iterate for each of the rows for this column. Then we'll go to this column and we will iterate for each of the row for this column, right? This is how we need to do. So I think first let's calculate the number of rows and number of columns possible. I think number of rows are again arr.length and number of columns will be arr at 0.length. Okay, so there will be at least one element in the array, so don't worry about that case. So these are rows equal to arr.length, calls equal to arr at 0.length. Now what we need to do is, we'll start from 0th column, we will go till the last column. That means last column is calls minus 1, right? And we are going to each of the column. For each of the column, we need to go for each of the rows. So that means I equal to 0, I lesser than rows, I plus plus. We need to calculate the largest overall. So let's say initially we have not taken any column. So what I can say is, the largest up till now is integer dot main underscore value. We have not taken any column, right? So we can say minus infinity is the answer up till now, or integer dot main underscore value is the largest sum possible up till now. If we want to calculate sum of each of the column, so before going to each row of a particular column, we will say that current sum initially is 0. We need to add this value like this, arr at ith and jth. What I am doing here is, if we are standing at 0th column, we are going for each of the row. Here will be 0, 1, 2. First we add sum equal to sum plus arr at 0, 0. Sum plus arr at 0, 0. Then we do arr at 0, it is first row and 0th column. Then the second row and 0th column. So this is your j and this is your I. For this 0, you have calculated all of the rows, right? This summation is added. So this sum is over now. What you will do is, after coming out with the sum of a particular column, you will compare that sum with the largest up till now, and if that sum is greater than the largest, then your new largest becomes this sum, which is like this. And when you come out of the loop, for each of the column you are done, if any column sum becomes greater than the previous largest, you update the largest. In the end, you will have the maximum largest column sum, so you will just return the largest. The simple thing to do, for each of the columns you are iterating, for each column, what you do is, you go to each row and calculate its value in the sum. You get the overall sum once you have iterated with all the rows, and you compare that sum with the largest and update that accordingly. So if we run this, I think it will give us correct answer. Let's quickly try to run this, and let's run this, and let's say we are having a 2 cross 3 2D array. Let's say 1 6 2 5, and let's say 3 7. So here sum is 7, here sum is 7 again, here sum is 10. So your answer should be 10. So number of rows are 2, number of columns are 3. Enter 1, 0th row first column, second, 3, then 6, then 5, and then 7. So we have not printed it. Let's quickly try to print it as well. Here, this out. Println largest columns. Okay, so now let's just run this again. 0th row, 0th column, 1 2 3, it will be 6 5 and 7. So our answer is coming out to be 10. So I think it's perfect, working perfectly fine. And this is one of the application. You have to do few of the applications after this. So make sure you are ready and make sure you are comfortable with 2D arrays. Okay, perfect. Thank you.